Distinguished delegates, participants from various engineering colleges across India, a very good morning to one and all. I, Imroz, Assistant Professor, Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, take this privilege to extend a warm and hearty welcome you all to a one-day workshop on cybersecurity, which is organized by Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering in association with Internal Quality Assurance Cell of Global Institute of Engineering and Technology. Global Institute of Engineering and Technology is approved by AICTE and affiliated to JNTUH, established in the year of 2006 with the vision to produce technologically skilled engineers of world-class competency to address global challenges. GIET nurtures and supports a unique system education structure on values and combines tenets of academic excellence with corporate professionalism. Primary objective of Global Institute of Engineering and Technology is to impart quality education which needs quality living. Located at Moinabad in a sprawling campus spread over 28 acres of lush green environment, provides an ambient study atmosphere. GIET offers undergraduate programs in Electronics and Communication Engineering, Computer Science Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, Civil Engineering, Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning, and postgraduate programs in Embedded System and Structural Engineering. The system of education at Global Institute of Engineering and Technology grooms the student to rise into professionals and the leaders of high academic caliber with embellishing character. Dedicated with qualified faculty help in owning the skills of the student at the early learning. Nothing is possible without our Secretary Sir K.M. Arifuddin Sir, the Secretary of Medina Group of Institutions. Sir is a pioneer in the field of education. He is a lawyer by profession and founder of Medina and Global Group of Institutions. Sir has completed his graduation and post-graduation in law from Usmani University in the year of 1972. In the 1982, with the inception of Medina Public School, there has been no looking back ever since. His dream of transforming society through the process of quality education stands fulfilled. He always believed that the out-of-box thinking and innovative approaches are really important qualities of genuine engineers. Aiming at developing world-class engineers in 2006, Global Institute of Engineering and Technology started with the vision of building up the standard of education institution to provide quality technical education in a splendid nature. GIET has been a very crucial platform in career building of thousands of students have brought laurel to the institution. Coming to the fast-growing and student-friendly department of GIET, the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering has good infrastructure facilities and equipped with the full stock laboratories housing various modern equipments and special software packages to enable the student to keep pace with the fast-charging technology. The department also has audio-visual teaching aids with LCD for effective teaching. Keeping in pace with the global trends, Global Institute of Engineering and Technology has established advanced labs in digital electronics and mobile communication, embedded systems, VLSI design, microwave engineering, and so on. Main thrust of Electronics and Communication Engineering Department to provide better quality of education which is required by the present industry and train the students on new technologies to equip them to acquire the needs of the global requirements. The department also offers PG programs in MTech embedded systems. May I now request Mrs. Anwar Jahan, Assistant Professor, Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, GIET, to introduce chief guest of today's workshop, Professor Dr. R. Sridevi Madam, Professor of Computer Science and Engineering and the Coordinator Center of Excellence in Cybersecurity, JNTUH. Over to you, Mrs. Jahan.
A very pleasant morning to all the dignitaries, distinguished guests, and delegates. I am profusely overjoyed to take the opportunity to introduce our chief guest of the day, Dr. R. Sridevi Madam, Professor and Coordinator, Center of Excellence in Cybersecurity, JNTUH. Dr. Sridevi Madam is a professor of CSE with 20 years of teaching experience, presently working as a Coordinator, Center of Excellence in Cybersecurity, JNTUH. Madam played various roles as head of the CSE department for 3 years, additional controller of examinations, EDEP, additional controller of examinations result processing. During the tenure as head, Madam organized several workshops, faculty development programs, curricular and extracurricular events, and 3 international conferences. Madam established 3 research labs, IoT lab, digital forensics lab, big data analysis lab, and 1 smart classroom under TechWeb in the department. Network security and information security are the research domains. Madam guided 2 PhDs and published very good number of research papers in various national and international conferences and reputed journals with high indexing factor. Madam is a member of ISTE and IET. With this brief introduction of Dr. R. Sridevi Madam, I, on behalf of management, staff, and students of Global Institute of Engineering and Technology, welcome you to the one-day workshop on cybersecurity. We welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you.
I now request Mrs. Ishratun ma'am, Assistant Professor, Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, GIET, to introduce special invitee and a keynote speaker, Mr. Sai Satish sir, Founder and CEO of Indian Servers. Please, ma'am.
A very
present
morning to one and all. Ladies and gentlemen, it's indeed honor, more than pleasure, to invite the special invitee and the keynote speaker of this workshop. Sai Satish sir is a young entrepreneur, founder and CEO of Indian Servers, administrator of Andhra Hackers Top Hacking Awareness Forum in India, CyberCops trainer, author of best-selling book Hacking Secrets, a renowned ethical hacking, cybersecurity expert, and TEDx speaker. Thousands of college students and professionals got benefited by his lectures, which are delivered at many IITMs, central universities, IIMs, 350 plus engineering colleges all over India, and more than 3,000 talks on various trending technologies. Sir was a special invitee for Jharkhand Entrepreneur Summit, Global Entrepreneur Summit, along with corporates. Sir has trained many central state organization employees. Sir worked as Microsoft student partner, corporate.net trainer, etc. Sir was interviewed by many national and regional news channels like Aaj Tak, ZTV, NDTV, TV9, Inadu, Sakshi, etc. Sir was appreciated and rewarded by IAS officer for presenting on government website, which helped them to improve security and safe transactions. Forensic investigator. With this brief introduction of Sai Satish sir, I, on behalf of management, staff and students, welcome to you on one-day workshop on cyber security. We welcome you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. May I now request Professor Dr. Mrs. Ravindra Tiwari, ma'am, Dean of Global Professional Colleges, to present welcome address. Please, ma'am. Ma'am, kindly unmute yourself. Ravindra, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
A very good morning, a very pleasant morning, and a very warm morning to one and all. On behalf of management, staff, and students of Global Institute of Engineering and Technology, I, Dr. Ravindra Tiwari, Dean, Global Professional Colleges, deem it an immense pleasure, a great honor to address and welcome all our dignitaries and the participants who have gathered here for the most scintillating and exciting topic of the workshop, that is cyber security. At the outset, I feel a great prerogative to welcome today's chief guest, Madam Sridevi Garu. As we know, she is a vibrant personality, a versatile figure, an ingenious individual, and an accomplished teacher. She is professor of CSE department and coordinator for Center for Excellence, that is in Cybersecurity, JNTH. A very, very warm welcome to you, ma'am. we are all thrilled and we are all blessed that you have been with us today as our chief guest. It is my proud privilege again to extend a very, very warm welcome to the great speaker, keynote speaker, a wonderful orator, Mr. Sai Satish Garu, CEO of Indian Servers, as a special invitee and a keynote speaker. I welcome you, sir, on behalf of all of us, and I thank you for being with us in this present morning. Now, I feel great honored, immensely proud to welcome our Secretary, sir, Mr. K.M. Arifuddin. His motivation, his constant support, his substantial pulling up, without his ideas and innovations, this workshop also would not have been done today. Thank you, sir, for gracing this occasion. I now feel honored to extend a warm welcome to our director, sir, zealous, ardent, passionate, nature lover, and because of him, we have in many natural, eco-friendly projects. All dear audience, and especially ma'am, I would like to request you to pay a little more attention here, because IoT-based farmhouse is being, a small farmhouse is being done under the aegis of our director, sir. And we would like to extend that IoT-based farming to the Unnat Bharat Abhiyan adopted villages nearby. So I feel really honored to share this point over here. And next, I would like to welcome our another director who's full of perpetual energy. He's always motivating, he's always cheerful and inspiring, young and dynamic, Mr. Khaja Fasiuddin, sir. And I would also like to add here that with the support of our secretary, directors who always are there in the campus, the college has, of course, grown the graph to a greater extent. And I'm proud to share that in 2019, it was declared an outstanding engineering college in Telangana for Industry Institute Interaction. And in this Industry Institute Interaction, the projects, in-house projects, are very closely monitored by the faculty. And apart from IoT farming, as I told you, plastic waste. Ours is a very, very eco-friendly campus, ma'am. There is no plastic, zero wastage, recycling, reusing, and with the recycled plastics, about a half a kilometer road is laid, from the Department of Civil Engineering, and also the waste from the kitchen of hostel and the canteen is being used to produce gas. So we have a gas plant also, and that is as a project which is very closely monitored, apart from the STP and water harvesting system, etc. And now I'm proud to virtually welcome and invite our principal, Dr. K.C. Villingam Garu, for supporting. And thank you, sir, for gracing this occasion. It is time now to extend a welcome, very warm again, to Mr. J. Ahmed Zishan, the brain behind all these activities, Head Department of EC, Coordinator IQAC, Vice Principal, for hosting this very interesting workshop. And as we all know that it is the need of the hour, in R18, JNTUH has made it compulsory subject along with artificial intelligence. So this platform, this workshop, the address given by Madam Sridevi Garu and the keynote speaker, the resource person, would be definitely enriching the knowledge of the teachers and also of the students. How we will have an insight, how to take up this particular subject as a compulsory subject for all the third years and all branches. So I really congratulate the team for selecting such an interesting topic, that is cyber security. I once again welcome all the dignitaries, all the participants, and last but not the least, I welcome the convener, Altaf Hussain, and Altaf Rahman, sorry, and also co-convener, Head Department of CSE, Mr. Mazharuddin, which was the main strong team to come up to this level of not only selecting the topic, selecting the chief guest and the keynote speaker, that is the resource person. And I'm sure that the participants will be enriched this day and they will take home message of how to make a really quality teaching in any given subject. Technology will not replace great teachers, but technology in the hands of great teachers can be transformational. And the best thing we can do to the society is to give quality education. So with these few words, I welcome again all the dignitaries and I thank you profusely for giving me this opportunity. Stay safe, stay well. Thank you so much, one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. We now request Professor Dr. K. Shivalingam, sir, Principal of GIET, to address the participants. Please, sir.
Imrose, there is some connectivity issue with sir.
Okay, we shall proceed to the next. Okay, may I now request Mr. Hajab Fasiuddin, sir, Director, Global Professional Colleges, to address the participants. Please, sir.
Hello, a very good morning. I would first and foremost, I would like to thank Dr. Sridevi Madam and Mr. Sai Satish, sir, for consenting to join us and consenting to Mr. Sai Satish, sir, also consenting to be the keynote speaker for today. And I welcome the Dean, Dr. Tiwari, Dr. Sivalingam, sir, our Vice Principal, Mrs. Ishan, sir, Mr. Altaf Rahman, Mr. Mazaruddin, sir, Ishratun Madam, and everyone involved. The topic cybersecurity is obviously a very trending one and one of the most important ones right now in our today's times. And we see scams and frauds being happening. When we were younger, we used to see scams happening in various different fields. But now almost everything is happening online. All the scams, all the frauds and everything, whatever we are hearing is happening online, whether be it in any small education platform, whether be it in a social media platform or in something of a banking system or anything for that matter is happening online. And it's a very important topic. I congratulate ECE department and I also congratulate Internal Quality and Assurance Cell for choosing this topic. And I hope it goes on well. And I'm personally looking forward to this topic. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May I now request Mr. Minhajuddin, sir, Director, Global Professional Colleges, to address the participants. Please, sir.
Good morning, everyone. It's very nice to see all the faces on Sunday so early. Today, what the topic is, it's very interesting one. Basically, I am also from, sorry, one second. Sorry. Basically, nowadays, the security is always been there, but security was in different forms. We had security for information and data. I also belong to computers background, so I have a little bit idea. Today, why is data important? The whole security of data is important is because the information is being manipulated and presented in a different manner. So first of all, this is a very important topic for everyone to understand and how to protect themselves. Whatever the data you are having has to be protected. And at Global Institute of Engineering Technology, we always give very much importance for our data to be protected, our legacy to be protected. People may manipulate and say that some things which were done are not done, but the reality will prevail. I would like to thank Dr. Sridevi Madam for giving her time, her valuable time on Sunday. And I would like to thank the keynote speaker, Mr. Sai Satish Garu, for being here with us and giving us his valuable input on this topic. And I'd like to welcome you all. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I take this privilege to call upon Professor R. Sridevi Madam, a Professor of Computer Science and Engineering, Coordinator Center of Excellence in Cybersecurity, JNTU Hyderabad, to please address the participants. Please, ma'am.
Is it audible, my voice?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's audible.
Thank you. Thank you. Very good morning to all of you and dignitaries for this inaugural function on cybersecurity FDP. That's Secretary Sir Sri K.M. Arifuddin Garu and Directors Maniha Juddin, Khaja Fasihuddin, and Dean Madam Dr. Ravindra Tiwari, and Principal Dr. Shivalingam Garu, and Coordinator IQAC Vice Principal G. Ahmed Jishan, Convener Altafur Rahman, Co-Convener, and the other staff who are supporting for this, faculty, students, guests, and participants. To all of you, very good morning to all of you once again. And first of all, I would like to thank the Global Institute of Engineering and Technology, administrators, management, staff, and students for welcoming me for this function as a chief guest. Really, I'm privileged to interact with you all in this morning. It's really very wonderful. I feel very privileged and happy to interact with you all. I hope for this workshop, nearly 400 are shortlisted, both students and faculty. Is it, sir? Jishan, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Exactly, ma'am.
400. This is faculty and students together.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Great, sir. Great. And first of all, I would like to congratulate especially the Department of ECE and IQAC and in general the whole college and management for conducting this type of cybersecurity FDPs and workshops. Really, it's very much a necessity of the day. So that's the reason all of you know that I'm working as a coordinator Center of Excellence in Cybersecurity. So the Center of Excellence in Cybersecurity was established very recently. I was the founder coordinator for this. Now we have to establish the center in our university for all the affiliated colleges and development for the students and faculty and also for the researchers. So the main objective of this particular Center of Excellence in Cybersecurity, JNTU University, is to the objectives are like this. We framed as of now. The one is how to train the students, how to help the students in giving internships and to train for their placements and all in terms of cybersecurity. This is one aspect. The second aspect is how to train the faculty to teach this subject perfectly to all the students to whom they are teaching. So that is the reason maybe some of you have attended the program which was conducted last month. We have already conducted a 15-day very big FDP program as per the syllabus of cybersecurity, which was introduced by the JNTU University from this academic year. So the cybersecurity is, there's no other way to escape from this subject, we can say in that way. Why the reason for this is that this is the cybersecurity need to be known, otherwise need to be learned, or otherwise to get the awareness not only for the professionals or not only for any students. It is even required for the public who are daily who are using the social networks and the internet and whatever the electronic channels, electronic ways of communication. So that is the day, because today we are seeing there are so many news very recently I have seen a news that Prime Minister office servers were hacked. It was happened this in a news article it came, and likewise there are so many things are happening. So that's the reason very recently there is a ransomware. It was suffered. We all suffered for that. So what is ransomware? Ransomware is a sort of a virus. It is nothing but encrypting the data. Whatever the data is available in your system in a very raw form, I'm telling, encrypting means converting with some key. So that key is available with some other person. If you give some money, they will release the key. So that is the sort of attacks are happening nowadays in a cyberspace. And in future, we'll not be seeing any physical wars. We'll be seeing only the cyber wars and bio wars. So that is actually the importance of cybersecurity. Why we have to learn is we have to protect ourselves and we have to protect our organization. In turn, we have to protect our country. That is actually the necessity of the cybersecurity. So that's the reason the JNTU University also has started the cybersecurity as a mandatory course for all the branches of students, not only for the computer science, even for civil mechanical students also it's a mandatory. The very reason for that is everyone should have a minimum awareness how to protect the data or the systems of their own. That is the reason it was given. And why this cybersecurity is required is, see, there are various stages of cybersecurity learning, something like a public, like general public. They need to learn the minimum things. What are the minimum measures they have to take up when they are working with the cyberspace, like social networks and all. That is one level. And the second level is students also should know what is cybersecurity, how to have a defense techniques, even for spamming, phishing, malware, viruses, and other information security threats. And also the security threats or attacks are looking like this. Every day, if you are writing the code to patch the vulnerability of one particular attack today, and the other new attack is coming tomorrow. So that is the strategy. So we have to work for that. So there is a large gap in between the professional expertise, experts, and also the cyber attacks. So there is a large gap we need to fill up. That's the reason everyone has to move towards that. And there will be mostly, like I have seen some statistics, nearly 3.5 million unfilled cybersecurity jobs globally available by 2021. That was the situation. So 3.5 million jobs. It's a very big number. That's a very rough statistics. Definitely it will be more than that. So that's the reason we need to fill up gaps. Otherwise, it will be a big problem for the entire nation. So that's the reason each and everyone. So who is the strength of the country is always, I say the students are the strength of the country. They are the next generation. So you students have to take care of all these aspects. So try to learn the cybersecurity course at your course level. That's as per your curriculum. And after that, you try to do so many certifications. There are the cybersecurity job roles are like this. That's a cybersecurity engineer, analyst, architect, consultant, and manager. So there are 5 types of major cybersecurity roles. So we have to look after these roles, and there will be some sort of certifications like certified ethical hacker. That's called CEH. CISM, certified information security manager. Like the CISSP, certified information system security professional. So there are various certifications worldwide. Recognized certifications are available. If you go through that, you will be expertise. Definitely, if the students are doing some sort of a certifications, definitely it will be useful for their career in terms of placement. So, and this is the one way of getting placement in a very easy way also. That's the reason why I'm telling this is that with experience, where as a head of the department, when I was a head of the department, then I have taken a charge immediately. We have started MTech in CFIS, that's a cyber forensics and information security. Specialization MTech was started in the Department of CSE, JNTU College of Engineering in the year of 2018. So what happens is like with the intake of 18, so the placement for CFIS, even for the first batch is 100%. Even for the first batch is 100%. Actually, when we started, we have like so many sort of meetings with the industry and all that we have done, because this is like what do you say? It's like a dynamic step we have taken as from the faculty of Department of CSE. But we have started and we got succeeded. Really, we felt very happy, and the students got internships in Telangana State Forensic Science Laboratory and some forensic science laboratories, CDAC. Likewise, they have done, and we have actually worked out for that to send the students to do that internships. Once after doing that internships, immediately they were placed in a very big security related companies like EC Council and E&Y. These are the most very big MNCs. So that's the reason what I observed is that why I'm telling this story is what students see. If you do a little expertise, if you develop a little expertise, also you have a very good job opportunities in terms of the cybersecurity industry. Really, it's like a good chance for the students if you learn these techniques and if you do these certifications. So that's the reason from the Center of Excellence in Cybersecurity also I'm planning some sort of what type of internships we can give for the students. Shortly, we are planning some internship program for all the students of the affiliated colleges. See, whatever the program we are doing from the Center of Excellence, we'll keep posting in a JNTU website. That's a jntuh.ac.in. Please see regularly. And if at all anything is, any programs are there, try to make use of that effectively. So it will be a good, it will be a good chance for you to develop your knowledge, and also for placement you can work it out. So this is the reason. So it's really I can say I thank the Vice Chancellor, sir, and Registrar and Director also for identifying the need of the day, that's a cybersecurity, and established Center of Excellence in Cybersecurity. So and one more thing in this aspect, I would like to tell you, Digital Forensics Lab is a lab which was established in the Department of CSE. See, this particular lab, even it is not available in IITs of both the states of AP and Telangana. It's really very good lab we established. The students are working in that lab. So that is more important. And if at all the colleges also who are, some of the colleges are having like information security as a specialization, MTech. So they also can concentrate on the information security aspects of certification sort of a things. And if you make the certifications through your colleges, this is for faculty and the managements I'm telling, because some of the faculty are also actually here now available. That's the reason I'm telling. So it will be good for the students, even MTech students, if they do some sort of a certifications or any trainings of that ethical hacking, then there is a huge chances of getting placement. So this is all my experience I'm sharing here with you. It's really wonderful. And I think the resource person of today will be covering about the technical aspects of cybersecurity. Once again, I thank and also congratulate the entire team of Global Institute of Engineering and Technology for actually inviting me here as a member of this meeting. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Global Institute of Engineering and Technology has a best practice of honoring the guest and inviting by distributing saplings. But due to pandemic, we are humbly requesting you to please accept the e-memento as a token of love, respect, and memory. May I now request our technical team, IQAC, to display e-memento of Professor Dr. R. Sridevi Madam, Professor of Computer Science and Engineering, and Coordinator, Center of Excellence. I humbly request you to accept this e-memento, ma'am, as a token of love and respect. And yeah, I request participants to please turn on the camera so that we can take a screenshot as a memory. Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. On behalf of Electronics and Communication Engineering, thank you for being with us, ma'am. However, we will be sending this e-memento through email because of this pandemic. Kindly do accept. And well, may I now request Professor Syed Mazharuddin sir, Head Department of Computer Science and Engineering, and member of Internal Quality Assurance Cell, co-convener of this workshop, to present vote of thanks for the inaugural ceremony. Please, sir.
Mazhar sir, kindly unmute.
Unmute.
A very warm welcome to everyone. So, respected Secretary Sir, our most valued invited guest, special chief guest, Dr. R. Sridevi Madam, Professor of CSE and Coordinator, Center of Excellence, JNTUH, and special invitee and keynote speaker, Mr. Sai Satish, CEO, Indian Servers. It's my privilege to have been asked to propose a vote of thanks on this occasion. I heartfelt thanks to Professor Sridevi Madam for accepting this invitation and emphasizing on the topics of cyber security. So, ma'am, we have from our college also, 3 of our faculty have registered for this 15 days FDP program, and they have attended all the sessions and they have gained a lot of knowledge on this topic, cybersecurity. And I myself have attended this coordinator Center of Excellence on Cybersecurity program last month. Thank you so much, ma'am, for organizing these events to make us learn on new topics of cybersecurity. And definitely we'll implement this topics of cybersecurity with our students and will make our students to go for certifications in these schools. Thank you so much, ma'am. And I thank Sai Satish sir for accepting our invitation and giving us time to make our students learn the importance and basics of cybersecurity. And I heartfelt thanks to management and Department of Electronic and EC and IQAC for giving this opportunity to organize this one-day workshop on cybersecurity. I thank everyone for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. With this, we mark the end of inaugural session of one-day workshop on cybersecurity, which is organized by Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering in association with Internal Quality Assurance Cell (GIT), which is offered through online mode.
Sai Satish sir, you can take up the session, and dignitaries and the panelists can leave the session. If you people have time, you can. But thank you so much for being here. Now the session will be taken up by our Sai Satish sir, and all the participants, those who are on YouTube Live, will be joining Zoom now. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. I'm leaving this meeting. Thank you.
With the permission of the host, Madam Sridevi ma'am, I have one request. Now that you are as a coordinator on the helm of affairs for the Center of Excellence Cybersecurity, this is not the end of our association, and please excuse us if we many often times try to get back to you for certain doubts and your advices and suggestions. It will be really great of you, ma'am.
Definitely, ma'am. I'm always work with you.
Thank you so much.
Because you are part of our university. We are all together.
So nice.
We all have to work together. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sai Satish sir, you can start within 2 minutes, because now participants will be joining the Zoom. We have made them everyone to be on YouTube Live, so to avoid any sort of disturbance in inaugural, sir.
Okay. Shall I wait for a couple of minutes, sir?
2 minutes more, sir. 2 minutes. They will be joining.
Okay, sir.
Sai Satish sir, you can please start.
Sure, sir. Sure. Yeah, hi all participants, respected principal sir, vice principal sir, and respected secretary sir, respected chief guest Sridevi madam, and all participants, Tiwari madam, and all other participants. A warm good morning for all. Myself, Sai Satish, CEO of Indian Servers, administrator of Andhra Hackers. This is my 180th faculty development program in this pandemic period. Earlier, I did some hundreds. Only in this pandemic period, I did almost 180 plus. So let me tell you what we are going to see in this today's session. Today, almost everyone is using a smart gadget, right? Whether it's a smartphone or a smart watch, or it could be anything. So we are going to learn how to protect ourselves from different kind of cyber attacks. So let me share my screen. Right now, I'm not at my home. I'm at I joined for yoga here at a boot camp. So there is no Wi-Fi here. I just connected with my 4G mobile phone. So there'll be a disturbance in my voice. Okay. So if there is any voice disturbance or any voice breaking up, just let me know. I'll just repeat it. Okay. Yeah, I'm sharing my screen. Yeah, this is my profile, Sai Satish. You can find me in Facebook. Right now, around 2,80,000 plus followers I'm having in my Facebook. Recently, a few years back, I have addressed Indian Navy. These are those pics. And this is my book, Hacking Secrets. It's one of the best-selling book on Amazon. Right now, it's out of stock. It was for 2 years, it was #1 best-selling book on Amazon. Okay. Okay, coming to the point. Today, what we are going to see, every minute, every second, n number of attacks are going in the market, n number of attacks. So let me show you some of them. Just search with the word called cyber threat map. Cyber threat map. Here you can notice different kind of attacks which are happening in World Wide Web now. Right now it's 11:22. By this time, almost 3,45,000 attacks already over. Almost 3.5 lakh attacks. See from which location to which location it is happening, what kind of attack it is. That attack could be anything. That could be a phishing attack, that could be an exploit, that could be a malware. Malware means any program which harms your computer can be called as malware. Virus is also part of malware. Virus is also a malware. Worm is also a malware. An exploit is also malware. Any program which harms your computer can be called as malware. In left side, you can see different kind of attacks which are happening in the cyber world. This data is from Kaspersky. You know about the antivirus, right? This data is from Kaspersky. So every minute, every second, some hundreds of attacks are happening on cyber world. So it's high time for us to learn how to protect ourselves from these type of attacks. I'll give you a few points. Please make a note of a few points. Let me tell you what we are going to discuss today. One topic we are going to discuss is server hardening. Server hardening is one point. That means if you follow those points, it's not easy to break into your network as well as your computer. Okay. Server hardening, PC security, personal computer security, cyber. Next one is cyber crimes. Third one is cyber crimes. If time permits, if and only if time permits, we'll discuss mobile security. Okay, so chat is enabled now. So let me know. I cannot complete all the topics here. So let me know which topic shall I skip. Which topic shall I skip among these four? You can respond in chat box. Chat is enabled. Please respond in chat box. Hope you're able to hear my voice. You can mention numbers if you can't type. cyber crimes or mobile security completely, you can respond chat box. Sir, am I audible? Fine. Am I audible? Fine. So PC security shall escape. So you don't want to use PC, mobile security. So don't you use mobile security or what? Mobile or what? See, everything is important. Everything is important. All the topics are important. But time constraint we have. So let me come with some of the points. Before starting this mobile security, I'll tell you a few mobile security tips for you. Before starting that one, I'd like to show you magic. Do you like magic shows? How many of you like magic shows? Respond chat box. How many of you like magic shows? Respond chat box. Zoom, we have a session in Zoom chat. You can respond. Okay, let me show you magic show. Then I'll come to the logic show. Okay, don't ask me the logic behind that magic. I'd like to take one of the participants. One participant. Let me know. I need one volunteer among you. One volunteer. Please raise your hand. I'll unmute you. One volunteer. Who wish to be a volunteer? Please go to reactions. Raise your hand. Yes, Dhanalakshmi. Unmuting you. Unmute yourself, Dhanalakshmi.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hi Dhanalakshmi. What do you do?
I am studying in third year BTech, sir. Hi, sir.
Same college?
Yes, sir. Global.
Same. Okay. What's your friend's mobile number?
My friend's mobile number.
Yeah, who's your best friend?
Many are there, sir.
Tell me one.
I'd like to give Kavya.
Okay. What's her mobile number? Is it okay to reveal her mobile number publicly? Is there any issue or is that fine? I think. Shall we take a guy?
Okay, sir. I'll give my other number to you.
Okay. Do one thing. Tell me one of your brother's mobile number.
Yes, sir. Okay. 630.
Okay.
46.
46.
555.
Okay.
06.
Okay. What your brother do?
He completed his intermediate, sir.
Intermediate.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me, is your father with you right now? Your father mobile with you right now?
No. I have my number. I have the number which I gave you.
Okay. Tell me one of the numbers.
833.
833.
20.
20.
280.
280.
11.
11. Okay.
Yes.
So what your brother is doing inter second year, right? What's your brother's name?
Kona Ramakrishna Rao.
Ramakrishna Rao. What's your name?
My name is Dhanalakshmi, sir. Kona Dhanalakshmi.
Okay. 1 second. Have you connected this meeting from your mobile?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I connected it through my mobile.
Okay, it will be disconnected. This meeting will be disconnected for a few seconds. Hold on.
Okay, sir.
I think your brother is calling you.
No, sir. I don't receive any call.
Do you have net connectivity?
Yes, sir. I'm using Wi-Fi.
Signal also working fine, right?
I'm using Wi-Fi. Yes, sir.
It's saying
The calling is out of network coverage area. Please try later. आपके द्वारा डायल किया गया नंबर नेटवर्क कवरेज क्षेत्र से बाहर है.
Yes, sir.
Which is your mobile number?
Other number, sir.
Tell me one mobile number which is having net connectivity.
Okay. 630.
Okay.
5777.
Okay.
163.
Where is this mobile right now?
It is in my hand, sir.
Okay, it's alternative mobile, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, hold on.
Amma, sorry. I received a call, sir.
Answer the call.
Yes, sir, I answered it.
Yeah, hi, Dhanalakshmi. I'm your brother's friend. Actually, your brother is in. He did
He
some
is in
mistake.
front of me, sir.
Your brother is okay. He's front of you. That means I have to do something else. Okay, which number is displayed to you?
84020646995.
Disconnect the call. Disconnect the call.
Okay, sir.
So just hold on. Disconnect the call too. Now your brother, you're going to get a call from your brother's mobile number. Unmute yourself, Dhanalakshmi.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now you'll receive a call from your brother's mobile number. Check it out.
Okay.
Did you receive?
Yes, sir.
What your brother is doing then? Where is your brother's mobile number?
He is in front of me only, sir.
But he is calling you. Do you know Pretatma Atma?
You are doing it, sir.
No, I don't have your brother's mobile here. How can I call you?
You are doing it, sir. Because you can do it.
Okay, magic is over. Now coming to the logic part. Don't ask me the logic of that particular magic. I'm not going to reveal it. So anyways, one point, attacks are really happening. Attacks are really happening. If you don't know how to protect ourselves from different kind of attacks, we will be vulnerable. We will be vulnerable if you don't know how to protect yourself from different kind of attacks. So let me show you some of the things. If you would like to secure your mobile, I'll tell you a few points. If you follow those points, you'll be secured. Okay, 6 points. These days, even kids are hacking into someone's smartphone with different kind of spy applications and exploits. So if you don't follow few of the things, your mobile will be in risk. Okay. So, sir, shall we stop live streaming in YouTube, sir?
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Technical team, please stop the stream in YouTube, please. Done, sir. Completed.
Done, sir. Yeah. See here, first point, I'll share a few points to you. Please make a note of those things as well as follow it. Just knowing those things is not important. After knowing those things, you have to implement it. Implementation without these things is seriously useless. You have to gain the knowledge and you have to implement it. Point number 1, check whether your mobile bootloader is unlocked or not. Check mobile bootloader is unlocked or not. How to check whether your mobile bootloader is unlocked or not? If you want to check whether your mobile bootloader is unlocked or not, first point, restart your mobile. When you restart your mobile, if it says mobile bootloader is unlocked, don't use the particular phone. If it says mobile bootloader is unlocked, don't use the particular phone, because some of you have the habit of purchasing mobiles from second-hand market. People are stealing mobiles and they're changing IMEI numbers and they're selling off. Most of the people are unlocking the bootloaders and they're changing IMEI numbers. So if your mobile says bootloader is unlocked, don't use that particular phone. You're in danger. Okay. How to check? Restart your mobile. If it says bootloader is unlocked, don't use it. Point number 2. Check whether your phone is rooted or not. Check whether your phone is rooted or not. How to check whether your phone is rooted or not? Just open Play Store. There you can find an application called Root Checker. In Play Store, you can find an application called Root Checker. On this Root Checker, you can figure out whether your phone is rooted or not. If your phone says your phone is rooted, if you have not rooted it, if someone has rooted it without your knowledge, better don't use that particular phone. You're in danger. Let me repeat. Root is the highest privilege in Android operating system. Android is also a Linux operating system. Okay, root is the highest privilege. If any application is there in your mobile, that application cannot access other applications' internal memory. That's a privilege will be there. That kind of privilege will be there. If mobile is rooted, any application can access any other application's data. Your phone should not be rooted. To check whether its phone is rooted or not, use this application called root checker. If this application says, sorry, your phone is not rooted, then you have to feel happy. If this application says, congrats, your phone is rooted, then you have to feel sorry. Got it? So this is one part. GFI LAN guard. Just to check what kind of vulnerabilities are there in a LAN. This Nessus is very, very important software. GFI LAN guard. And many other vulnerability scanners are there. Will not go in depth of that one. Many other vulnerability scanners are there, like OpenVAS, Nikto, many other vulnerability scanners are there. So what to do? You have to use these tools and you have to scan and you have to check for the vulnerabilities of your computer and you have to protect it. There's a first thing called VAPT. You have to apply. First, you have to find the vulnerabilities. Second point, patch management. You have to do regular patch management service to your computers. Regularly, you have to apply patches. Every month, at least once, your mobile will prompt, security patches are available. Do you want to apply? How many of you notice such type of warnings? Every month, at least once, your mobile says, download latest security patches or your operating system updates are available. How many of you notice like that? Please go to reactions, raise your hand. That means if there is any security issue, those security issues will be addressed in those updates. So when you do this type of patch management, it's not easy to hack into your mobile phone or into your computer or into your server or into your network. Patch management. Search with the word called patch management tools. What's the word? Patch management tools. Some tools are available like SolarWinds. Some tools are available. You can use those SolarWinds kind of patch management tools are there. This is one kind of patch manager for networks. SolarWinds not only patch management tool, it's also log management tool. That's one of the important things for networks. So you can use these patch management tools is the second point. Patch management is very, very important. Third point. These days we are seeing lots and lots of attacks called ransomware. Even a company called Cognizant lost $55 million. Sorry, $55 million. $55 million because of an attack called ransomware. That attack name is Mage attack on Cognizant. They lost almost $55 million. Some hundreds of people also lost their job because of this particular attack called Mage attack, a ransomware attack. If you follow these two, you'll be secure to some extent. And we have some more things. Let me share. So the third one, if there is any such type of attack, almost you lost the data. 99.99% of the times you cannot recover the data. You lost the data. But there is some possibilities there. Just open the website called No More Ransomware. The attack possibility is 0.1% only. No More Ransomware. This is one kind of website where it provides some decryptors. If you could find the decryptor, you're lucky. Otherwise, you lost the data. No More Ransom.org. Same, Kaspersky is also providing Same, Kaspersky is also providing some sort of tools, but 99% of possibility is not there. Only 0. Only 1%, 0.1 to 1%. That's it. So almost you lost the data if it is encrypted with ransomware. Precaution you have to take. How to do? These two things will help you. Third point, multiple backups for your data. Multiple backups. These guys will encrypt your data. They'll ask you to pay some money to decrypt it, right? If you have backup, you don't need to pay that money. So have multiple backup with offline backup. Multiple backups as well as offline backup. Both the things you have to do. Both the things you have to check. Multiple backups with offline backup. Because if there is any issue with online stuff, your external hard disk will help you to recover the data. Multiple with offline. Next point. Strong passwords. For example, if your password is weak, I can break in few seconds. If your password is strong, I may take some months to years together. Let me show you a small tag. Strong password. Let me disable my antivirus. I'm disabling my antivirus. I'm going to show a small attack now. You should not do it, okay? You should not do all these things. Today, of course, we are not going to discuss about attacks. We are discussing only about security points not related to attacks. There is a tool called Cain Enable. This is one of the topmost tool to perform man-in-the-middle attack and breaking passwords. I'm opening this tool. I just want to show you what kind of possibility is there if you see. This is sniffer cum cracker. Here, see here. You can perform man-in-the-middle attack also with this. I grabbed some of the passwords. Now I'm not going to show you all those things which are in my network. Let me come to one cracker tab. This tool, Cain Enable, can break all these passwords. Oracle password, MySQL password, MS SQL passwords, many passwords it can break. It can do reverse hashing, hash to plain text. Right click on the right side pane, choose add to list, choose next. My users which are there in my Windows operating system will be displayed here. The same thing can be done for Linux operating system also if your password is weak. Right click on the target user, select brute force attack, select NTLM hashes. Within 5 seconds, it's going to reveal my password. Hardly takes 5 seconds, that's it. This is called a key space. That means total number of possibles can be found using this character set. I can increase the character set also. Caps, smalls, numbers, symbols, including space. Minimum length to maximum length. Just check out the current password, key rate, time left. Key rate, it can test almost 80 lakh passwords per second. This application can test 80 lakh passwords per second. I'm hitting start. Within 5 seconds, it's going to show my password. I have 5-character password. I'm hitting start. Observe key rate, 75 lakh passwords per second, 79 lakh passwords per second, 77 lakh passwords per second. I got the password. Here is the password. So there are tools to break your passwords in few seconds. So it's very, very important for us to learn how to protect. So strong password is the 5th point. Strong password is the 5th point. What you have to do? Set a strong password to your computer. 6th, manage user and guest accounts. Don't give admin account to others. Whether he's boss to you or not, it doesn't matter. Don't give administrator account to him because we don't know what kind of applications he'll download. So don't give administrator accounts to other users. Give them only user account or guest account is also important point. Seventh point. After this privilege escalation, set BIOS password as well as hard disk password. Set a password to your BIOS as well as hard disk. It comes under physical security. If someone don't have physical access to your computer, they cannot break your BIOS password. They must have physical access to break your hard disk password or BIOS password, which is not possible directly for most of the people. So set a BIOS password as well as hard disk password. Next, update operating system. Update operating system as well as all applications. Always use updated applications as well as operating system, because there is a thing called exploit. Just go to the website called exploit-db.com. Here you can find some thousands of exploits. Thousands means thousands of exploits. These exploits will work only on a specific version. They don't work on all the versions. They work on a specific version. So if we use C, there is one exploit called PhotoShare Web 1.0. If someone uses this particular application with this version, then only it could be hacked. So see this website Baker 2.12.2. Only this version is vulnerable. Other versions may not be vulnerable. So always update your operating system as well as applications. These are some of the points what you have to follow to protect yourself from some sort of attacks. These are comes under server hardening. Server hardening. Now coming to some of the cyber crimes. Probably last topic for today's session. Within few minutes we'll end up my session. After that we'll take Q&A. Get ready with questions, different kind of questions. Cyber crimes, I'll tell you 8 or 9 cyber crimes. I'll not type those cyber crimes. You make a note of those cyber crimes. I'll ask the number. I'll tell you the number. You have to tell me the cyber crime name. Okay, get ready. I'll not type the cyber crime. I'll just mention number. That's it. You make a note on your paper, on your Evernote, on your Google Keep. Some text writing applications. First kind of cybercrime is happening in matrimonial websites. Matrimonial. This case happened in Guntur. One girl and her father both committed suicide because of this case. They lost 19 lakh rupees. Matrimonial cases are getting registered every month. At least 50 cases are getting registered in Hyderabad. What are these matrimonial website frauds? So this matrimonial website frauds, what they do is they create themselves as a bride or a bridegroom with a girl name or with a guy name. Someone will register. And once you apply to them, or even they will apply to your profile, match will be matched, right? After that, you will chit chat with them 4-5 days chit chat. Let me tell you what about this particular specific case in Guntur. This girl applied for that particular one person. The guy mentioned he's working as a doctor at London. 4 days chit chat. They did video chat also. After 5th day, he said, "Darling, I want to send you a diamond jewelry to you. Please accept this as my first gift." This girl felt happy. And this girl shared her address. After 2 days, this guy said, this diamond jewelry cost 1 crore. Okay. After 4 days, 3 to 4 days, Blue Dot guys made a call to this girl. "Madam, you received a secured parcel, which is cost of 1 crore. But to receive this one, you have to pay custom tax. 5 lakh rupees is the custom tax." This girl paid 5 lakh rupees because she is getting 1 crore worth of diamond jewelry. Okay. After 2 days, again Blue Dot guys made a call. They said, sir, madam, custom tax successfully cleared, but you have to pay gift tax. Please pay 3 lakh rupees. This girl again paid 3 lakh rupees, total 8 lakh. Again, after 2 days, madam, you successfully cleared. We're about to ship your diamond jewelry. You have to pay security charges because we are shipping from this location to your location, right? So you have to pay us shipping charges. Since this is 1 crore worth, you have to pay 3 lakh rupees more. Again, this girl paid. Like that, she paid total 19 lakhs. After knowing that they both got cheated, father and daughter committed suicide. See, these are happening in matrimonial websites and in dating websites. Second one is about dating website. These days, many students are falling for this attack. Many guys are falling for this attack. You'll receive requests from a Russian girl or Indonesian girl or Thailand girl. She'll do video chat. Sure. She'll do in different way. She'll ask you to do in different way. She will record your screen. That's it. She'll start blackmailing you. She'll say, if you don't send me so and so amount, I'm going to upload in Instagram. I'll tag all your friends. This is happening seriously. Every week I'm getting 3 requests. Sir, this is what happened to me. Many guys are sending me messages. Most of the time this is happening for guys. These days, there is no exception. Even girls will fall for this attack. Don't fall for this attack. Okay. Third, cybercrime. You will find some job opportunities with the name of TCS, Infosys, or you will get internship opportunities even from Internshala with 5,000 rupees as a stipend, or some job opportunity or some internship opportunity. Some people will ask you to pay some amount initially, or they'll not ask you. Once you join that particular internship or that particular job, they'll ask you. It's completely online frauds. See, this is another fake offer letter which I have received. My salary is 85,000 to 3 lakh rupees per month, it seems. How to join that particular thing? I have to take all these things as ID proof, address proof, and other things, and I have to pay around 13,800 as a refundable. It's a refundable amount. I have to send them. This is another fake offer. Many people are falling for this type of fake internships and fake job offer letters. Don't believe them. They are fake. Got it? So what's the third one? Fake offer letters, fake jobs, fake internships. Okay, beware of it. Fourth point. You may receive with name of Infosys or TCS. Be careful, okay? Don't believe all the nonsense. Fourth point. Second-hand market. You'll find iPhone only for 20,000 rupees or 25,000 rupees. Once you order it, they'll never respond. One guy, Mr. Yogi from Anantapur, he made a call to me. I went there, SRIT Engineering College at college. Anantapur, these guys, Rayalaseema is very good hospitality. You go there, very good hospitality will be there at Rayalaseema. I went there. I met students there. Night, we went to hotel for biryani, for dinner. We're having biryani there. And he said, Anna, I ordered iPhone only for 25,000 rupees. I asked him how. He showed me OLX ad. In OLX, he found an ad, iPhone only for 25,000 rupees, minimum order is 4. He paid 4 lakh rupees. Okay. After a week, he received a call from that particular vendor. That vendor said, sir, we shipped your mobiles, but unfortunately, instead of 4 mobiles, we shipped 8 mobiles to you. Please pay for remaining 4 mobiles. This Yogi is a clever guy. This guy said, no, I don't have money for 4 mobiles. I have money only for 2 mobiles. He transferred 50,000 more to the same account. Almost 5 years back, he transferred 1.5 lakh rupees for 8 mobiles. that guy is still waiting for his mobiles. See, lots of fraud is happening in OLX and Quicker in second-hand market. Whether you wish to sell a product or whether you wish to receive a product, they are sending QR codes to you. If you scan it, your money will be debited. I know you know the difference between credited and debited. Your money will be debited. Okay. So second-hand market, beware of it. Okay. Fifth one, MLM marketing, multi-level marketing. You have to buy a product or a service by paying 10,000 rupees. After buying that particular product, you have to make 3 more bakras like you. You became a bakra and you have to make 3 more bakras. The more number of bakras you make, the more money you will get. MLM marketing, multi-level marketing is banned in our country according to Money Circulation Act. So is there, I'm just opening the chat box. Is there any of your friends who ask you to join such type of schemes or in markets? Chat is enabled now. Please respond chat once. Yes, different kind of applications are there like that. Got it? So be aware of those type of applications. Sir, make me co-host, sir. Ahmad, sir. So now let me disable chat. We'll continue with chat after a few minutes. So be aware of those MLM marketing, multi-level marketing. Okay. Next point. You'll receive a call from a bank manager of Africa. He says there are many dead bank accounts. Those bank account holders are dead. So they have millions of dollars in their bank account. We cannot draw that money, but we can transfer that money to someone's account. So we request you to open a bank account in our bank. So we'll transfer all the money to your account. What you have to do is you have to just open an account. We'll transfer to you. You just draw the money, give us some share. They'll say like that. They'll call with the name of African bank employees or something, bank manager. That's also a fraud. They'll ask you some initial money to open bank account and they will never respond to you. That's one kind of fake. Another kind of fake one is you'll receive a message from one Afghanistan woman or from some Thailand woman. She says, my husband died. Now, no, otherwise husband or father. Sometimes they'll alter. My father died in so and so place. Right now I have $100 million in my bank account. I cannot stay in this particular country. I want to come to India. You no need to do anything. I'll just transfer all my money to your bank account. What she'll say? I'll transfer my money to your bank account. You no need to do anything. You just tell me your bank details. I'll share my money. Once I reach to India, you just give some amount to me. I will live and I will leave you. Like that, you'll receive an email. Once you respond to that email, she'll make a call, she'll have video chat, she'll show some money, she'll show some laptops. Okay. After 2 or 3 days, she'll say, I already transferred money to your account, please check. You will say, no, I have not received any money. After half an hour, one guy will make a call to you. He says, sir, I'm bank manager of SBI or ICAC, whatever the bank you have mentioned. You are about to receive so and so money, but you have to pay currency conversion charges. What is it? Currency conversion charges. They'll ask you to pay some amount. Once you pay that amount, you lost that money. So, foreign women don't believe this type of emails. So these are some of the things what you have to know. You already know about this online lottery frauds, right? 1 second, I'm coming outside. Yeah, some construction work is going on here, so there is a small disturbance. So you already know about this email marketing stuff, not email marketing, email lottery stuff. I don't think I need to explain about lotteries which are happening from past 15 years. So it's Q&A time now. So I'll tell you the number. You have to tell me what kind of fraud it is, okay? What's the fourth fraud? Please respond chat box. What's the fourth fraud? Fourth fraud. I'm expecting active participation from all the participants. Respond chat box. Fourth fraud. Okay, good. Fifth fraud. Fifth fraud. How about the fourth one and fifth one? Both are saying MLM, second-hand market. What's the fifth one exactly? Fifth one I spoke about. Okay, what's the seventh one? Seventh fraud. Thailand woman. No, you should not say like that. You can say foreign woman or something, okay? That's one kind of fraud. Yeah, what's the eighth fraud? Eighth fraud? Lotteries. Okay, good. Sixth one? Sixth fraud? Okay, what's the second one? Second fraud. Okay, what's the first one? First one? Okay, third one? Third fraud? Okay, hope you are aware about these cybercrimes. You will not become victims of these cybercrimes from now. Now it's time to Q&A. We'll take 2 or 3 questions from your side. Those who have questions, please go to reactions, raise your hand. I'll unmute you. You can ask the question. Yes, Kavya, unmuting you. You can ask the question. Unmute yourself, Kavya. Those who have questions, please go to reactions, raise your hand. I'll unmute you. You can ask the question. Durga Babu, unmuting you. Unmute yourself now.
Sir, can I speak in Telugu?
Yeah, చెప్పండి.
సార్ అది మన మొబైల్ నెంబర్ ని చాలా మంది హ్యాక్ చేస్తున్నారు కదా, వేరే వేరే వెబ్సైట్ లో లింక్ అయి ఉంటున్నది. అదే మన మొబైల్ నెంబర్ దేనికి లింక్ అయ్యింది, మనము మళ్ళీ దాన్ని అన్యాక్టివేట్ చేసుకోవచ్చా?
అంటే మీరు ఏ సర్వీసెస్ లో అయితే రిజిస్టర్ చేసుకో ఆ సర్వీసెస్ లో వెళ్ళి చేంజ్ చేసుకోవడమే. డైరెక్ట్ గా 1 క్లిక్ తోటి అయ్యేది ఏమి ఉండదు. మీరు దేంట్లో అయితే మీ మొబైల్ నెంబర్ ఎంటర్ చేసి సైన్ అప్ అయ్యారో వాటిలోకి వెళ్ళి మళ్ళీ మొబైల్ నెంబర్ చేంజ్ చేసుకోవడం తప్ప వేరే ఆప్షన్ అంటూ ఏముండదు.
ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
వెల్కమ్.
Hello sir.
Yes.
What is the difference between cyberbullying and cyber stalking?
Different times we are using it, sir. So I don't know about this particular specific meanings in English, but generally cyberbullying means they are abusing you online directly. Cyber stalking, generally what they do is kind of rumors they are doing. Okay.
Thank you sir, thank you.
Yes sir. Yes, Parameshwar, unmuting you. Please ask your question.
గుడ్ ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ సార్.
గుడ్ ఆఫ్టర్నూన్.
ఈ రోజుల్లో ఇప్పుడు మొబైల్ నెంబర్ తోని మన ఆన్లైన్ అకౌంట్స్ ఓపెన్ చేస్తాం కదా సార్, బ్యాంకింగ్ సంబంధించిన.
యా.
ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు మన మొబైల్ నెంబర్ ని ఏ బ్యాంకింగ్ అప్లికేషన్స్ ఓపెన్ ఓపెన్ చేసి ఉన్నాయో తెలుసుకోవచ్చా సార్? ఎన్ని అకౌంట్స్
యూపీఐ కోడ్ ఒకటి ఉంది. యూపీఐ నెంబర్ ఒకసారి మెసేజ్ చేస్తే ఆ నెంబర్ తోటి ఏమేమి ఉన్నాయో చెప్తాయి అన్నమాట. యూపీఐ ఒకసారి చెక్ చేయండి. యూపీఐ నెంబర్స్ కొన్ని ఉన్నాయి.
మన మొబైల్ నెంబర్ తోనే ఇప్పుడు సపోజ్ ఎయిర్టెల్ ఉంది, ఎయిర్టెల్ మనీ యాప్ అనుకుంటా సంథింగ్ ఉన్నాయి కదా సార్. అయితే మనకు తెలియకుండా వాళ్ళు ఏమైనా ఓపెన్ చేయగలుగుతారా అన్న డౌట్.
ఇప్పుడు ప్రతిదీ కూడా మీ ఫింగర్ ప్రింట్ తోటి రిలేట్ చేస్తారు ప్రతిదీ కూడా ఆల్మోస్ట్. సో ఇప్పుడైతే చేయడం కష్టమే. ఇప్పటి నుంచి అయితే ఆధార్ వచ్చిందో, ఆధార్ వచ్చిన టైం నుంచి ఫింగర్ ప్రింట్ తో రిలేట్ చేస్తారు మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ దీస్ ఎసెన్షియల్ సర్వీసెస్ అన్నమాట. సో ఆ టైం నుంచి ఫేక్ చేయడం కష్టం అయిపోయింది. ఈవెన్ అంతకు ముందు కూడా గ్యాస్ సిలిండర్స్ కానీ ఇవన్నీ కూడా ఫేక్ చేసేవాళ్ళు. ఒకే మనిషి డిఫరెంట్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ ఫేక్ ఐడీస్ పెట్టి చేసేవాళ్ళు. ఇప్పుడు అది తగ్గిపోయింది, ఎందుకంటే ఫింగర్ ప్రింట్ చెక్ చేస్తున్నారు కాబట్టి. సో మీరు లేకుండా మీ అకౌంట్ ఓపెన్ చేయడం కానీ, లేకపోతే మీ అకౌంట్ లో ఉన్న డీటెయిల్స్ లాగడం కానీ థర్డ్ పర్సన్ అయితే కష్టం. వేరేస్ వీళ్ళు చేయగలుగుతారు. బ్యాంక్ పీపుల్ ఉంటారు కదా, బ్యాంక్ లో వర్క్ చేసే వాళ్ళు అయితే చేయగలుగుతారు. అవుటర్స్ చేయలేరు.
ఓకే సార్. ఇంకొక డౌట్ సార్, మనం మొబైల్ నెంబర్ తీసుకుంటాం కదా సార్.
యా.
అయితే మన మొబైల్ నెంబర్ ఒక 3 months యూజ్ చేయకపోతే బ్లాక్ చేసేస్తారు కదా సార్ కంపెనీ. అయితే మొబైల్ నెంబర్ వేరే వాళ్ళకి ఇస్తారు కదా సార్. అయితే ఆల్రెడీ మొబైల్ నెంబర్ తో మనం వేరే ఏదైనా అకౌంట్స్ ఓపెన్ చేసి ఉంటే వాళ్ళు ఓపెన్ చేయగలుగుతారా?
చేయగలుగుతారు, అవి చేయగలుగుతారు. అందుకే ఇప్పుడు వాట్సాప్ కూడా 2-step వెరిఫికేషన్ ఉంటుంది.
అవును సార్.
వాట్సాప్ కి కూడా 2-step వెరిఫికేషన్, అది ఎనేబుల్ చేసుకున్నారు అనుకోండి. సో అప్పుడు వాళ్ళకి తెలిసినా ఏం చేయలేరు. ఎనేబుల్ ఒకసారి వాట్సాప్ లోనే సెట్టింగ్స్ లో సెక్యూరిటీ ఉంటుంది.
అవును సార్.
అందుకే మీరు మొబైల్ మారిస్తే మాత్రం కంపల్సరీ మీ మొబైల్ నెంబర్ అప్డేట్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఎందుకంటే మిమ్మల్ని బ్యాంక్ ఎలా రికగ్నైజ్ చేస్తుంది? రెండు పాయింట్స్ వ్యూలో రికగ్నైజ్ చేస్తుంది. వన్ ఇస్ యువర్ పాస్వర్డ్, ద అదర్ వన్ ఇస్ ఓటీపీ. One is OTP. If someone gets your mobile number, they will get your OTP. If someone uses a keylogger, they will get password.
Sometimes
keylogger kuda passwords lagestaru. So if someone gets your SIM card, they will get your OTP. So you should be very careful when you lost your mobile, or if you are not using that specific number. Better update your mobile in those banking websites with your new mobile.
Sir, ఇంకొక డౌట్. అయితే నేను కొంతమంది మొబైల్స్ లో చూసాను, అయితే వాళ్ళకి ఓటీపీ అనేది నైట్ టైం వస్తాయి సార్. వాళ్ళకి ఒకటేసారి సమ్ టైం 4-5 ఒకటేసారి ఓటీపీ వస్తాయి. అయితే వాళ్ళ మొబైల్ స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కాదు, చిన్న ఫోన్స్, మన నోకియా ఫోన్స్ అన్నమాట, చిన్న.
ఎవరో SMS బాంబింగ్ అని చెప్పి ఒక అప్లికేషన్ ఉంది, SMS బాంబింగ్. ఆ అప్లికేషన్స్ వాడినప్పుడు వస్తాయి అలాంటివి.
అదే ఓటీపీ వస్తాయి. అది దేని మన సంబంధించిన అప్లికేషన్స్ కావు, వెబ్సైట్ కంటిన్యూస్ గా వస్తాయి, ఓటీపీస్ వస్తాయి. మళ్ళీ
100 SMS వస్తాయి. SMS బాంబింగ్ అవి.
అవునా సార్?
ఎవరో ఇంటెన్షనల్ గా చేస్తున్నారు.
అవునా సార్?
ఎవరో ఆడుకుంటున్నారు అబ్బాయి తోటి.
అవును సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, Yono app used in SBI, is it secured?
It depends upon us, sir. If you are using a weak network, or if you are using a wrong mobile, then it's not safe. Yono by default it is safe. There are generally 3 kinds of attacks that happen at network side, client side, and server side. According to server side, it is secured. But if you are using a weak mobile which is having a lot of malwares, then it's dangerous. So it's no longer secured.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. Over to you, sir.
Hello, sir. One more doubt, sir.
Yes, Prabhakar.
Yes, sir. Now we discussed about server hardening, PC security, cyber crime, mobile security, email, and Instagram. Only cyber security categorized only these 5. Is there more than of this one, sir?
Actually, the meaning of cyber security means protecting security for our cyber assets.
Yes, sir.
For cyber assets. In cyber security, vast kind of things are there. Web application security, I have not touched that particular point because again it takes around 2 hours to touch web application security.
Yes, sir.
I just gave you a glimpse of cyber security, just in point of view of client point of view, not related to server point of view or not related to network point of view. So in cyber security, every cyber gadget you have to learn how to protect security for those cyber gadgets. I have not touched network security. I have not touched information security. I have not touched web application security.
Yes, sir.
Today we have touched only point of view of the user,
Yes, sir.
because we all are using mobile phones.
Yes,
So how to provide security for that. Point number 2,
yes,
how to provide security for servers. And another important point I forgot to mention, very important point in server hardening I forgot to mention is firewall.
right.
That's one of the most important points we have to use. On the third point or second point, you please make a note of this firewall. You must install firewall in your server as well as your client PC to secure it.
Okay.
So cybersecurity is vast topic, sir. Very vast topic, very huge one. Among these things, we are just having some drops of cybersecurity.
Wherever we are using internet, we need security.
Not only internet, even your mobile without internet also risk.
Okay, sir.
Because you'll be capturing some pictures.
Yes, sir.
There is some device, communication device, whether it could be a Bluetooth, or it could be GSM module, or it could be Zigbee, anything.
Okay.
So any cyber asset requires security.
Thank you, sir.
Every cyber asset need not to be internet.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, our WhatsApp data, which we back up in the server, which we back up in the Google Drive, those are not encrypted. So how can you protect those data, sir?
At the time, don't take backup.
Any tips, anything to avoid?
Disable backup at that time then. Actually, from 2018 onwards, they are also encrypted. Before 2018, it was not encrypted. Right now, the things which are storing in your Google Drive also, it's getting encrypted. Not a big issue, but you cannot see them directly. It will be in hidden format. That WhatsApp data will be in hidden format, hidden files. So not a big issue.
Thank you, sir.
Unless you involve in very serious cases, that's not an issue.
Hello.
Okay. Yes, Mohammed.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, I have a question that how can we secure our number? Like anybody having skills like yours can hack into a personal number. How can we prevent that?
Don't share your mobile number. That's it.
There is no prevention.
For that attack, there is no prevention.
Yes, sir.
For that attack, there is no prevention. Then don't share your mobiles to all the people.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much for joining us today's session. I'm available in Instagram, but don't ask me questions. I don't respond to the questions, but you can follow me in Instagram. Just search with my name called Indian Servers, which is my company name. Or you can also search with my name called Faiz. You can follow our company page in LinkedIn. Search with the word called Indian Servers in LinkedIn. Thank you very much for joining today's session. Sir, over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Satish sir. Sai Satish sir, for joining us and giving a brief introduction about on cybersecurity and how to make our devices secured and how to make ourselves our mobile numbers as well as our PCs to make our the data secure. So thanks for enlightening about these basics concepts. So definitely we'll follow the steps and we'll make our devices secured, and definitely we'll ensure the security of our data also. Thank you so much, sir, for giving your valuable time and giving us a few basic points to our students as well as to our faculty to make our data secure. And again, thank you. And again, we'll rejoin the session at 2:30, sir, for valedictory, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. See you all. Bye.
So participants and faculty, please join at 2:30 for the next session.
Well, a very good afternoon to one and all. We begin with our valedictory session of one-day program on cybersecurity, which is organized by Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering in association with Internal Quality Assurance Cell of Global Institute of Engineering and Technology. I'm also very happy Professor G.M. Zishan, sir, Head of Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering,
convener of Internal Quality Assurance Cell and Vice Principal, GIET, who has been instrumental in conducting today's workshop. Professor Dr. K. Shivalingam, sir, Principal of GIET, and Dean Global Professional Colleges, Dr. Mrs. Ravindra Tiwari, ma'am, Director, Mr. K. M. Fasiuddin, sir, Director, Mr. K. M. Minhajuddin, sir, and our role model, Mr. K. M. Arifuddin, sir, Secretary of Medina Education Welfare Society, and I also welcome all the participants. I'm very overwhelmed and also very happy to welcome you all. Well, to begin with our formal proceedings of valedictory of one-day workshop on cyber security, may I now request our participants to kindly volunteer to address your views on this one-day workshop. Well, I request participants to kindly share your views, experience, and opinion about today's one-day workshop on cyber security. Please, anyone. Participants, I kindly request you to share your views, experiences, and opinion about this one-day workshop on cybersecurity. Kindly volunteer to address your
team. Kindly give permission for the participants to unmute by themselves.
Participants, anybody who wants to wish to speak about this workshop?
Yeah, can I speak? Can I?
Yes, ma'am, continue.
Yeah, first of all, I'm working in Global Institute of Engineering and Technology. My name is Sharda. First of all, thanks to GIT and to the management and Dean ma'am, Principal sir, Vice Principal sir, and also to the IQAC. Here today, I came to know, basically I'm not a technical person. So being a non-technical, I came to know so many technical things regarding how to protect our data through these platforms like phone and these computers, because now everything is on virtual, online account how to protect our passwords and all. Now after attending this session, we clearly came to know what to click. I mean, which data is useful, what not to click. So it's very useful in this time, at this junction. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Any
Very
other
good.
participants who wish to speak about this workshop?
Yes, please. Very good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
I am Dr. Sundaresan, Professor, Aristotle Educational Society, Moinabad. I am a faculty in the management department. I have been attending the software related courses and webinars and everything, which I have been finding it very immensely useful, and adding this one also feather to my cap. So this particular lecture, what was given by the resource person of today's morning, it has given me in a very lot of inputs. How a mobile phone, simply we are calling it as a mobile phone, but it has got more than a human brain, and how to maintain the mobile phone, and how the perquisites to be made accordingly, and how one should handle it, how it is to be protected from other areas of the act and everything. So these sections what conducted by you is immensely of useful, and I'm really thankful to this particular webinar conducted. I have not gone anywhere today morning. Right from 10:30 to here, I'm sitting in front of my mobile and my laptop, continuously watching the program. In fact, I entered in the program at 2 o'clock itself in anticipation of the 2:30 to come. Thank you very much. I request similar programs to be organized in the future also, so that it will be of immensely useful to not only to the students but also to the faculty members and others who are all on this software, hardware world. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Any other participants who wish to speak about this workshop?
Yes, ma'am. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello. Yes, ma'am. I am Shruti from final year studying ECE at Global Institute of Engineering and Technology. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are audible. Please proceed.
Yes, ma'am. The course was very interesting, and Mr. Whatever so and so lecturer, whoever lectured all the topics and whatever the thing, whatever he said in the morning is very interesting. By the way, I haven't had a chance to listen to the evening session conducted by IQAC team because of some technical issues, but whatever he had told all the students and all the faculty in the morning session was very inspirable and very remarkable. It was very clear with the examples, which helps in understanding the concepts and application. Perfect introduction into cybersecurity is what all will need, or what all should understand. It was a great introduction to cybersecurity, whatever he had gained. It taught me the fundamentals and prepared me to make future take care of whatever the thing he said, and take care of the cyber crime, what is going on. He had given very great examples in daily life, whatever he know. Great content, learned a lot from the course, and a great stepping stone for anyone to understand the topic. The lecture was very interesting. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shruti. Well, now may I request Dr. Mrs. Ravindra Tiwari, Madam, Dean of Global Professional Colleges, to please address the participants. Please, ma'am.
A very good evening. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Yeah. Very good evening to one and all. Of course, I don't have words to share today in the valedictory. And this month was really a month of FDPs and webinars and workshops. And it is really very, very inspiring that today's day was indeed a very fruitful day compared to the rest of the days, because of the reason it is not just the information we have got from the keynote speaker, the resource person, with the very vast knowledge and wisdom and all the practicality he has explained. It was indeed matchless. No words to thank our keynote speaker, Mr. Sai Satish. At the outset, as it is customary, I thank all the participants, and to begin with, our management, which was so much supportive, whether it is Secretary Sir or Director Sir or Fasi Sir, who have been always inspiring us to take up such organizations or hosting such webinars, etc. I would say that the chain of thanks will be continuing to express the solidarity, I can say very clearly, to the keynote person. And coming to the feedback just now, I was hearing to Sharda Madam, who said that though she is a non-technical faculty, she could gather the basics of the workshop today, and the knowledge which has been received. I won't say it is in toto, but the basics, the fundamentals, which I'm sure all the participants have got, would definitely take up for the next level to teach our students. At this point of time, I would like to share that morning also I told that it is a compulsory subject for all the third years of all the branches.
and both these, cyber security and artificial intelligence. Hopefully, next workshop or webinar would be on artificial intelligence. I hope so, so that it gives a kind of a basic step, a fundamental step to the teachers and the students to take the subject, the paper as such, in depth and in detail. I would like to end up by thanking once again all the participants, thanking our management, thanking the faculty, and more thanks to the organizers of this very wonderful workshop on cyber security. My thanks to the morning chief guest again in the valedictory, our Sri Devi ma'am, and thank you one and all. Hope you take a good message, take home message, and try to disseminate the knowledge which we have as teachers or even as students. You know, a student can give the knowledge he has or the info he has to the classmates or for the students. I have seen many students in group discussion and all. So whatever we have gathered today in the practical form, I mean, explained in the practical form, and the importance of our extended organ, that is the dunya is in our muthi, dunya muthi mein hai, that is the mobile. You know, it can do anything. It can be very useful at times when we make use of it, but if it is abused by the cyber crime or the cyber criminals, then the things may be impaired very badly. So with all this, awareness program was really good, I feel. And once again, I thank all and the organizers, especially Rishan sir and his wonderful team, for selecting the topic and making it a roaring success. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Well, may I now request Mr. K.M. Fasiuddin, sir, Director of Global Professional Colleges, to please address the participants. Please, sir.
Imrose, sir is having some connectivity problem. You can proceed.
Well, now it's time to appreciate and honor. Well, I now request technical team to please display certificate thanks and appreciation of Mr. Sai Satish sir, founder and CEO of Indian Servers, the special invitee and keynote speaker of this one-day workshop. Technical team, please.
Hello? Hello? Excuse me. Can I interrupt you? Can I interrupt the speaker? Sorry. I have a small question regarding security. Can I ask? Is it a time to ask?
Madam, our director sir is waiting for his speech. After director sir's speech, you can.
Sorry?
Our director sir Minhad sir is waiting.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, oh, sorry, sir. I thought of it is ending. Yeah.
Okay. May I now request Mr. K. Minhajuddin, sir, Director of Global Professional Colleges, to please address the participants. Please, sir. Sir, you are muted, sir. Kindly unmute yourself.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Now audible.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to thank Mr. Sai Satish sir for giving his valuable time on a Sunday. And I hope that it was a very informative session and all the participants have also given their feedback. It's very nice to know. In this modern era, as I was telling earlier, the data protection of data is very important because data is the key now. As we are seeing, even the government is working towards protecting the data. And it's very important even for the personal data because it will destroy or it will make a life. So the legacy of a person which shall be prevailed only because of data. And there is a lot of miscommunication, and people around us can manipulate the data. So I believe that today's topic was very relevant to the current times and in the time of pandemic. And I would like to thank the main organizers, Zishan sir, and the entire department, Nusrat ma'am, Mazhar sir, and Fazlur Rahman, and most of all the participants who have given their time to join us, and I hope that it was benefit to them. Thank you all and have a nice weekend.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Well, I now request technical team, as a small memory, may I now request technical team to please display the memento of Mr. Sai Satish sir as a token of love and appreciation and memory. However, we will be sending this e-memento to mail, sir. Thank you for being with us, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, we are soon to the end of one-day workshop, and I'm sure all the participants have benefited a lot, and thank you so much for enlightening the participants. Now it's time to present forth the appreciation and recognition for all this hard work. May I now request Professor G.M.S. Zishan, Vice Principal, Convener IQAC, and Head Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering to please address the participants. Please, sir.
A pleasant evening to one and all. In absentia, the Chief Guest of today's function, Dr. R. Sridevi Madam, and the energetic, the keynote speaker, special invitee, Mr. Sai Satish Garu, the Director of Global Professional Colleges, Minhajuddin Saab, Dean Madam, Dr. Tiwari Ma'am, Principal, Global Institute of Engineering, Shivalingam Sir, the convener of this program, Altafur Rahman, the co-convener, Mr. Syed Mazharuddin, Head Department of Computer Science Engineering and member of IQAC, and the coordinator, Mr. Ishrat Nisa, and the entire organizing team, and as well as the participants. I hope everyone have enjoyed the session of Satish Sir. I, on behalf of the management and staff of Global Institute of Engineering, thank you, Sai Satish Garu, for accepting our invitation and readily being available for us on Sunday. Though you are somewhere away in the boot camp of yoga, you could deliver to the best. Thank you so much, sir. Really, participants have enjoyed a lot. We have received SMS on WhatsApp and personal messages saying that they need more sessions of yours. And if you could permit, because participants were asking to share your email ID or contact number, with your permission, I could share your email ID to them so that they can be in contact with you, sir. They are really fascinated and they have really enjoyed the session of yours. The way you have shown the magic and all. Thank you so much, sir. I thank the management for encouraging us, for giving the approval to conduct this workshop on cybersecurity. I thank all the head of the departments for their cooperation. I thank the participants for sparing your weekend time, which you really made this day as a learning day. Thank you so much. I even thank our Madina Public School for their technical support which they have given to us. And I here announce one thing that coming after 2 weeks, the Internal Quality Assurance Cell of Global Institute of Engineering Technology is planning to organize 2 weeks program webinar series with alumni talk. We have our alumni settled in United States of America, in Australia, in London, and even in India, in many other states. We are planning, and it is on track. Probably in a day or two, the schedule will be finalized. We are inviting all our alumni for the talk on different topics which could be helpful for the students of our college and other institutions as well. So I request you all to kindly pass on this information to your college students, wherein they can be benefited on the different topics. We have different branches of engineering: civil engineering, mechanical engineering, computer science and engineering, electronics and communication engineering, electrical engineering, and artificial intelligence and machine learning. So 15 days we are planning for different talks by the alumni who are settled at very good positions in their career. I request you all to kindly communicate this further to all your colleagues, your students, those who can get benefited with it. Now, I think this feedback link of this session is available in the chat box. I request the technical team to kindly post the feedback link in the chat box. Do enter your exact name, exact designation, and exact college name so that the same can be printed on the certificate. Once you receive the certificate, you can leave this meeting. I once again thank you all for making this workshop on cybersecurity a very grand success. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you so much, sir. Last but not the least, with this we mark the end of one-day workshop on cybersecurity, which is organized by Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering in association with Internal Quality Assurance Cell of Global Institute of Engineering and Technology.
Sir,
Thank
shall
you,
we
one
take
and
a
all.
question? Some
Yes,
questions there, right?
please, sir. Stephen.
Yeah. Participant, please unmute yourself and please ask the question.
Sharda, madam.
Yeah, any participant, if you have any question, please let me know. I'm leaving in next 2 minutes.
Very good afternoon.
Echo in your voice.
Very good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. You're audible, sir. Please ask your question, sir.
Yeah, very good afternoon. I'm Dr. Sundaresan.
Good afternoon, sir.
I would like to get a clarification that now the Zoom app has been discouraged by the Indian Army and also to the by the government of India. But we, the faculty members, are finding it immensely useful in using Zoom app. So could you please enlighten me whether the matters what we are conveying to the student during the classroom are all accessible by anybody else as hacking, please? Is it to be discouraged or to be encouraged or to be ignored? Your clarification, please. Thank you.
Everything, whatever we are using, are running from outside of this country. For example, if you take, it is not Indian based. Same way, Facebook is also recording our data. If you have a Facebook application, please do the same following, sir. Participants, please do what your right 3 lines. Settings and privacy. Just click on settings and privacy. Done. Again, settings and privacy, you can see one more option. 1 second. One more option called settings. Just go there. In that you can find one option called off Facebook activity. Just scroll down. There you can find one option called off Facebook activity. Click on it. Scroll down. There you can find manage off Facebook activity. Please click on it. Manage your Facebook activity. Enter your Facebook password. How many of you are doing? Please raise your hands. How many of you are trying? Just click on manage Facebook activity. Just enter your Facebook password. There you can see what Facebook is doing to your mobile. Whatever you do, everything will be recorded by Facebook. Every activity, whether you open any ad, what kind of ad you're spending most of the time, what kind of searches you're performing, what kind of messages you're receiving, from whom you're receiving, to whom you're sending. Every activity will be recorded by Facebook. If you have Instagram account in your mobile, it's enough. Instagram application, that's it. Instagram app. The same thing happens for TikTok. The same thing happens for Google. How many of you tested? How many of you are able to see your data? Please respond. You can unmute yourself. How many of you are able to see your data? How many of you tried at least? Please go to reactions, raise your hand. Yeah, Majid Khan. So whatever you do, everything will be recorded. Indians have three options: sending our data to Chinese server, or sending our data to US server, or sending our data to both the countries. We have successfully opted the third option called sending data to the third, sending to both the countries. So if you're working in DRDO, if you're working at ISRO, or if you're working at crucial roles of our country, you should not use Zoom. Okay, because all our secrets can be easily stolen by those countries, whether it's China or US. If you're working in crucial organizations, you should not do it. Even though they say encrypting, they'll encrypt with a key. Where those keys are getting saved? In those servers only. With those keys, someone can decrypt all the data. If you're working at ISRO or DRDO, you should not do it. Point number one. Point number two, why we have to ban Chinese applications? See, our country age is not just 100 years or 2000 years, it's thousands of years. If you can neutralize 3 or 4 generations of youth of our country, understand this properly. If we can neutralize the mindset of 3 or 4 generations of our country, anyone can win on our country. The same thing is doing by Chinese government with the help of TikTok and other kind of things. If you can waste if they can successfully waste our youth time, youth productive time on nonsense applications like games and TikTok kind of applications, obviously youth will not do anything because they cannot realize at this age, they cannot realize. So most of the time will be spent on unproductive work. See, if you take Pakistan, Pakistan border area is Punjab. In Punjab, most of the drugs will be there when compared with other states of our country. Do you know why? They're specially designing these type of things too, because it's a border area. They're selling this, especially Dawud Ibrahim is sending a lot of drugs to Punjab area. They're neutralizing the youth power. The same way China is doing on our youth by promoting these type of games where they are compromising the time, productive time of our youth. Okay, so that's one of the issues why we should not use China. They're neutralizing our youth power. So that's why we should not go ahead with these Chinese and other things. We have to make our own products. One question to you all, please answer me. You can unmute yourself, right? So answer me. Just tell me few processor names. Processor names. Please unmute yourself and tell me processor names.
i3, i5, i7.
Some more processor names, please.
AMD processor.
AMD.
Pentium
Okay.
Pro.
Pentium, Intel. Okay. Intel is a company. From Intel, different kind of processors are there.
8051.
Okay, you're
Microcontroller 8051.
Okay, you said different kind of processors, but let me tell you.
8085.
Yeah, let me tell you, there is one more powerful processor than all these processors. That processor name is Shakti, developed by our IIT Madras faculty. Just search with the word called Shakti processor. Shakti processor. We don't know our own processors, in fact, because they are not having proper market. They are not getting proper advertisements. So these Chinese guys are using that particular point. So actually my net is finished, almost 100% is done. There'll be voice Shakti processor. Just search with the word called Shakti processor. Okay. So we need made in India and make in India. We need made in India kind of stuff. Then we can use all these kind of things very easily. We are depend on different kind of countries for technology. So unless our engineers seriously work on it, sorry, there is a net disconnection. my 100% data over 1.5 GPO for this time. So I don't know whether my voice is audible to you or not also. Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir. Audible.
It's
Yes, sir.
Fine. So our guys required serious technical, not just aspirants, we have to be technical creators, technology creators. Singapore is having more number of, India is having more number of engineers than the population of Singapore. But for technology, we are depending on Singapore. So it's time for us to be technology creators, not just technology aspirants. Okay. So that's the answer for June, sir. Not only June, everything is getting
You are not audible, sir.
please, not only Zoom, every application is leaking your data. Be careful, okay? All the best. I'm leaving now because there is no more bandwidth in my mobile to communicate with you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, thank you. See you. Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.